a Texan shave, steel in hand, traditional wet, shaving smooth and grand.
Howdy and welcome to Texan Shaves. This is my second Shaveaversary. Why does it feel like it's been so much longer than just 2 years since I started wet shaving? I don't understand, but yeah, it's only been 2 years. I was thinking it's at least 3, right? And I started doing the math and I was like, no, it's been 2 years. I started in 2024. So I ordered my first razor in February and it was taking too long. So I ordered my second razor in February and, I wasn't sure which one was going to make it. My first two razors were the Rockwell 6C and the stainless steel Ellsworth, the original stainless steel Ellsworth with plus plate. And I was thinking the Ellsworth would make it first, but it didn't. The Razor Rock finally made it before the Ellsworth, and that was the first razor. I don't have that razor. I gave it away to a new wet shaver back in the end of 2024. And I did purchase the 24 karat gold version, the anniversary edition, when it came out. And I gave that to a friend. But I have to keep a Rockwell 6 in my den for this shave every year. So I have a brand new stainless steel black Rockwell. My first one was gunmetal 6S. And I'm going to be using the 4 plate because I don't have a whole lot. I was going to go 3, but I went ahead and decided to do 4. For the brush, my first brush I ever used came with my Rockwell, and that was the Rockwell brush. So I'll be using that. I've been holding on to it. Actually, my original one, I piffed, and then I don't know how. Oh, when I ordered the 24 karat gold version, I didn't realize I was ordering the kit and ended up with the soap and a brush again. So, which was a bonus because I needed it for my anniversary shave that I did last year and that I'm doing this year and will now be my tradition on March 7th. That was my first shave, wet shaving. And the soap I used was Lather and Wood Sandalwood that I purchased off of Amazon. It's actually a very good soap. In fact, when I used it, the last time I used this was March 7th of last year on my Shaveaversary. As you can see, it is pretty much full. I've probably used it a total of 4, maybe 5 times total. So, still smells amazing. I did use back then the Lather and Wood Sandalwood Aftershave Balm, which I didn't use it on my very first shave. I picked it up afterwards. But I'm not going to use that today. There is something new that's coming out today, Saturday. I just received it yesterday. New from Noble Otter. It is, and he's just calling it oil because it's multi-use, multi-purpose. Noble Otter oil. And I have mine in the Lore Keeper fragrance. Love the bottles. Now, when he said he was sending a sample for me to try, or sending me the oil for a try, he didn't say sample. In my head, I was thinking it was a sample. I was just thinking a generic bottle. But it showed up yesterday like retail ready, man. Barcode and everything. It is beautiful pack. I love this bottle. Of course, I love their labels. So I was like, I reached out to him. I was like, look, I got it in. Man, this is ready to go. Can we talk about it? Can we post it and all that? And he was like, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to put it up it's on the site now. I'm going to put the inventory in tomorrow. So that's today. So at some point today, this will be available. I didn't notice the price point when I looked on the website, but Noble Otter oil, beard oil, or pre-post shave oil, these bottles do it all. Soften, protect, and leave behind the unmistakable character of Noble Otter. Our oil works beautifully as a pre-shave, post-shave, or beard oil. Find your ritual. And of course, the fragrance of Lore Keeper is there are rooms that hold the weight of everything written in them. Lore Keeper was built for those rooms. Cold air, old cedar, black tea gone slightly cool in its cup, leather worn soft from years of use, and beneath it all the faint ghost of ink and paper. Bergamot lifts the opening, patchouli and musk settle into something quite quiet and lasting. A scent for people who stay up late with a good book. So the notes are bergamot, cedar leaf, cypress, Virginia cedar, black tea, leather, patchouli, musk, and ink. For those that may not have noticed Lore Keeper when it was released, I absolutely love that fragrance. He has it in, I think, 6 fragrances. I meant to write them down. Barbar, Vanille Et Noir, Lore Keeper, Rain Root, Rar, and what's the last one? What's the last one? Oh, it's going to bug me now. I know there's one more. Oh, well, sorry. So let's get this shave going. It should be quick. Like I said, don't have a whole lot to shave, but happy Shaveaversary. So let's get this tub wet a little bit and get the brush wet. And load this brush up. Actually looking forward to this. I kind of look forward to using this soap now on my Shaveaversary. I do have 2 or 3 other lathering woods, but I have not used them yet. I believe I've got the Barbershop, and I also have the, oh, what's it called? It's the green one. I think it's supposed to be like a green Irish tweed type fragrance. This stuff does blow up. Got all kinds of craziness here. Alright. Make sure it's good and loaded. And perfect. Got so much foam hanging off there. Let's get the glasses off and the face wet. And we'll get this shave going. So, when is your Shaveaversary, or do you even remember? I know a lot of you have been doing this for a very long time. I wish I had. But I'm here now. Took me a while to find you guys. This is a nice sandalwood. I say that every time I use it. I need to try to get it in some sort of rotation. But I can count on using it every March 7th. You know, the only complaint I really have about this brush is the size of the handle. Great for travel. I just wish it was bigger for regular use. It's a pretty common synthetic knot, works well. Let's get a little more water. And a little more. There we go. And the other side. Beautiful. All right. You know, I just, when I did it last year, it was just a fun idea, but I feel like it's a nice tradition to do, recreate my very first shave, even though I don't have all of the original stuff. The only thing that's original is the soap, believe it or not. And you know, here's the thing, and a lot of y'all can relate. Every time I use the Rockwell, I'm like, why do I not use this razor more often? I can already tell how good a shave it is right now. I really don't use the Rockwell enough. Beautiful. So if you don't know your Shaveaversary, I'm curious. Let me know below how long you've been traditional wet shaving. I know there's some of you have been doing it since your teens, and I wish I had, honestly. All right, wonderful. Second pass. Don't have a whole lot of plans this weekend. I got videos to make, that's about it. Playing catch up still from being down last weekend. With the back issues I was having. But good to go now. Good to go now. Alright, we're just going to make this a 2-pass. Had a really good shave yesterday. I don't have a whole lot that has popped up. This really is a great razor. It's probably been, heck, it could have been a year since my last Shaveaversary that I've used a Rockwell. But I'm very happy it was the razor I started with. The Ellsworth was good too. In fact, the Ellsworth is the razor that gave me my first BBS shave. That was a fun day. Should have marked that one down on the calendar. Alright, let's see if I want to do a little cleanup or not. Well, I'm good. Alright, gonna get a rinse, come back up for, not the splash, the oil. Be right back. Alright. You know, I did a lot of research, 3 months worth, before I bought my first razor and soap and everything. And then because of all that anticipation of the first shave, I couldn't wait. I almost went and bought a Vanderhagen from HEB because I was tired of waiting for one of these razors to show up. I had soaps and a few other things already in my possession, blades, a bowl, and all this stuff, and all I was missing was the razor. And but I didn't. I waited it out. I'm glad I waited for this razor to come in. And but yeah, I have to do a lot of research before I dive into something, and that's just how I am. I like to study things first and find what I think is going to be good for me to start. And I'm glad I spent that time. I'm glad maybe I didn't need 3 months, because I pretty much had decided on Rockwell after the first month of research. But I'm glad I did, because the razor I would have bought would have been the Merkur Future, and that probably would not have been very pretty. Or I would have just picked up, you know, something super cheap and not had a good shave either. I'm glad I took my time and got in how I feel for me was the proper way, and maybe not for everybody, but I think it helped enhance my passion for wet shaving. So we're going to use this oil now. As I said, it is released today at some point. I don't know if it's up yet or not, being that I recorded this video the day prior. As you all know, I do these a day early. But Cody and I had a talk, and he's like me. He doesn't like oils. He doesn't like pre-shave oils. He doesn't like post-shave oils. I've never been a fan of oil. When my first wet shave actually also had the pre-shave oil of this, and it was a horrible experience. In any other oils, and even after shaves that are real heavy on skin food oils, like if it's almost 25% or more, and some are that way, you can see it separated. I can't use them. They don't absorb. They just sit on the top of my face, and I'm oily all day. I'm shiny all day. My skin just does not absorb them. So Cody doesn't care for them either from Noble Otter, and he said this oil is crazy. He said this oil absorbs so super fast, and so he wanted us at Shave Masters, Doug, John, and myself, to try it out. So he sent all of us a bottle, and then we got to choose our fragrance. I chose Lorekeeper, and so I'm going to see how this works. I usually stay very far away from oils. I do use a beard oil. I like beard balms more than oils usually. My favorite one is from Chiseled Face, because it comes in a stick, and I don't even have to really pull it out with anything and rub it in hands. I can just rub the stick on and then rub it in. But I'm going to use this for a little bit of both, for post shave and for the beard. So I'm just going to put a little bit to start with, and I'll let you know how this stuff works, guys. Get it primed. There we go. That's about a little less than a dime size. Probably still more than I need for my skin. So you can see my shiny hands now. Oh, I love that fragrance. It does have a different feel than most. It feels very, very velvety going on. Get it worked in the beard and mustache here. And we shall see. This is day one trying the oil. I will know in about 4 hours. Hopefully I'll know sooner how well it's soaked in, but I will know. And another way for me to test is to put it on my forehead, because that's like the number one place that I'll get really greasy. But wow, I do like that feeling. I'll know quickly if it's soaked in, but I'll know in about 4 hours if this is something I can use or not. So that's all I got today, guys. Let me rinse my hands off real quick. I like doing my Shaveaversary day. I hope you enjoyed. Just a quick shave. I didn't have a whole lot to talk about except for the oil from Noble Otter. I was really excited to get that. Man, it smells so good. Find your peace in what and where you can. We'll see you next time on the Texan Shaves. Goodbye.
Find your peace